Find the derivative of y equals f of x divided by g of x, then evaluate y prime of 1 where we have that information. Y here is the quotient, the division of two functions, both of which are unknown, f of x divided by g of x. But we do have a quotient, so we can therefore use the quotient rule for the derivative. The derivative y prime or dy dx will be quotient rule, derivative of the numerator, f prime of x, times the denominator left alone, minus the numerator left alone times the derivative of the denominator, and then that entire thing over the denominator squared. So there's our derivative y prime or dy dx. The next thing to do is evaluate y prime of 1. Now y prime of 1 means to plug a 1 in for each of the x's, so we'll have f prime of 1 times a g of 1 minus an f of 1 times a g prime of 1 all over g of 1 squared. Now each of these values can be found over here. That's what that information is for. So we have f prime of 1, that's a 3, multiplied with g of 1, that's a 2, minus f of 1, that's a negative 1, times g prime of 1, that's an 8, and then this entire thing is divided by g of 1, which is a 2, squared. So in the numerator, 3 times 2 is a 6, and then minus negative 1 times 8 is a negative 8. All this divided by 2 squared, which is a 4. So y prime of 1 will equal 6 minus a negative 8 will be equivalent to 6 plus 8 over 4. 6 plus 8 is 14 over 4. And the 14 and the 4 can reduce by 2, giving us 7 over 2.